Hello everyone. I am so happy to be here, at least online. Thanks Martin for the invitation to this excellent annual symposium. My paper is the digital environment as a producer of new ontologies. I will present a short video to introduce my issue.
We're entering an era in which our enemies can make it look like anyone is saying anything at any point in time, even if they would never say those things. So, for instance, they could have me say things like, Killmonger was right, or Ben Carson is in the sunken place, or, how about this, simply, President Trump is a total and complete dipshit. Now, you see, I would never say these things, at least not in a public address, but someone else would. Someone like Jordan Peele. This is a dangerous time. Moving forward, we need to be more vigilant with what we trust from the internet. It's a time when we need to rely on trusted news sources.
For a long time, our reality was composed of beings of two types. In the first place, those whose entity was real, that is, they had an existence in the world. In philosophy, we call this ontological existence. In the second place, those beings that are created from the imagination, that is, those whose existence is only logical or start from the mind of man. The entity type of each being could easily be discovered according to this division, what really exists and what is created by man's man. Today, this is no longer as clear as we have seen in the video. The advancement in artificial intelligence and deep learning has allowed new entities to emerge. In this sense, we find new entities created artificially, known as deep fakes. The question is, what type of entity do deep fakes create? Ontological, logical, or should we talk about a new type of being existing from the innovation of artificial intelligence? Likewise, we must ask ourselves, what do these entities represent? Reality, imagination, or something else? It is a new map of a new reality. To better understand what we are dealing with, it is important to know what deep fakes are. A deep fake is a digital falsification created through the deep learning, a subset of AI. Deep fakes can create entirely new content or manipulate existing content, including video, images, audio, and text. They could be used to defame targets, impersonate, or blackmail elected officials, and be used in conjunction with cybercrime operations. It is possible to use this technology to manipulate anything that is in a photograph, or better, in a video or in a virtual class, conference, or even in a symposium. The more facial movements you have, the better deep learning captures the details to repeat them closer to reality. Some of the first public examples of deep fakes occurred in November 2017 when users of the popular online message board Reddit used AI-based face swap to superimpose celebrities' faces onto videos. Since then, access to deep fake technology has become widespread and the technology is easy to use. Free software and trending smartphone applications such as FaceSwap allow everyday users to create and distribute content. Not all digital forgeries are deepfakes. Forgeries created by humans using software editing tools are often called cheap fakes. Cheap fake techniques include speeding, slowing, pasting, or recontextualizing to alter image or audiovisual material. The difference in this case is that the deep fakes are made by artificial intelligence, which, based on repetition of patterns and machine learning movements, sound, etc., achieve an almost identical representation of the person. Instead, cheap fakes are easily detected by humans or a robot. Sometimes it's difficult to know if we are seeing a deep or cheap fake. In November 2018, the website InfoWars disseminated a video edited to make it look like CNN journalist Jim Acosta was acting aggressively towards staff. In this case, experts and some viewers identified the video as a false, but it had impact. The Acosta video was tweeted by the official account of the White House press secretary to justify a decision to deny Acosta a press pass.
Let me ask, if I may ask one other question, Mr. President, if I may ask one other question, are you worried?
That's enough. That's enough.
Mr. President,
That's
I was
enough.
going to ask one of the other folks.
That's enough.
Pardon me, ma'am. Mr. President,
That's enough.
Mr. President, I had one other
Peter,
question.
let's go.
Deep fake processes can be applied to the full spectrum of digital media. Below, I will mention some tools that are used for this purpose. In the first place, face swapping. Users insert the face of a target onto another body. This process can be applied to both still images and video.
It is important for you to know that everybody can make deepfakes now. You can turn your head around, mouth movements are looking great, and eye movements are also translated into the target footage. And of course, as we always say, 2 more papers down the line and it will be even better and cheaper than this.
Number 2, recreation. The face from a target source is mapped onto a user, allowing the faker to manipulate the target's facial movements and expression. Number 3, lip syncing. Users copy mouth movements over a target video. Combined with audio generation, this technique can make a target appear to say false content. Number 4, motion transfer. The body movements of a person in a source video can be transferred to a target in an authentic video recording.
This way, we could take a video of a professional dancer, then record a video of our own, let's say moderately beautiful moves, and then transfer the dancer's performance onto our own body in the video. Let's call it motion transfer. Have a look at these results. How cool is that?
Number 5, audio generation. From an authentic voice sample, a synthesized voice is created. With this technique, users can overdub audio into existing clips. Number 6, text generation. A user can generate artificial text, including short-form comments, or on social media or web forums, or long-form news or opinion articles. As you can see in this image, you can see one person interacting with bots, which are text generators. Number 7, image generation. A user can create entirely new images. For example, faces, objects, landscapes, or rooms. As we can see in this image, 3 persons who don't exist in reality. They were created for deep fake generators. Currently, we have to distrust not only about what we read, but also about what we see. Soon, with the advancement in robotics, we will not be able to ensure that the person next to us is a human being. It seems that Descartes was right in despising the senses as well as the knowledge obtained by them, when he affirmed, "The senses deceive us." Therefore, we must doubt about everything, even if I exist, and thus withdraw towards oneself or conscience. Perhaps one day we will come to affirm that we live in a cave, as Plato mentioned in his Republic, and what surrounds us, what we see, hear, or even feel, are only representations or shadows of what really exists, and what we cannot perceive because it is hidden to our eye. It seems that technology distances us more and more from the truth, from reality. The media is no longer an extension of man that allows him to grasp the world, to know it better. Now the media appears as an obstacle between reality and man. The truth has never been further from man as now. It is necessary to consider the orientation technology currently has, where we are going, what we want with it. If technology doesn't help man reach the truth, is it really useful? This aphorism has never been more real than it is today. We shape our technology, then technology shapes us. Thank you very much.